many players he got newly recruited and all. Travis Hunter was just the best. Now, do we say the same thing if Travis Hunter would have committed to Georgia or Alabama or Ohio State? Do we say, okay, he's just immediately the best player? We'd have been like, yeah, you know, they got a system already. You might have to wait unless you just like that.
I don't know.
It's an interesting point too.
What?
His son earned a D, but I give him this. Shiloh was the leading tackler on the team.
Yeah, I think he had like 10 tackles.
Mm-hmm. He needed to have 10. He should have had 20 tackles for that bad defense. They was playing like the ball was up and down the field on him. Like, I don't think a line got a tackle or D-line got a tackle on that team.
I don't know. I don't know what that was about. And we're gonna move on after this. For everybody that said the TCU team lost players, they only brought back 3 players. I'm looking at TCU. So first of all, Colorado lost all their players too. To be fair, first of all, so they both got new rosters. All right, let's say that. TCU the last 15 years, you think they got a better record than UM or a worse record?
Better record. They got a better record than UM.
TCU the last 15 years. Let me see. I'm gonna go back. Let's go back to 2005. How many years is that? 17. Last 17 years, they won 11 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Now, this is the weirdest record. If you look at their last 20 years, this looks weird. Y'all go take a look at it when you get a chance, because they could win 11 wins, have 11 wins in 2007, and then they'll win 7 in 2006. I mean, then the next year they'll win 5, and then they'll win 12 3 years from there. Really weird, bro. Like really weird. But they have won 11 games a bunch of times. So I'm saying this to say, even though if the roster flips, right? It's a reputable program. Like it's a program that should not have got beat by a team that won 1 game last year.
Okay, so Sweet, I want to ask you this because I made this assumption and people didn't realize how true it was. Okay, so the coach they got now is what, Sonny Dykes, right?
No.
Nah, he's gone. He was there for like 20 years, right?
No, it wasn't Sonny Dykes. No, it's Sonny Dykes. It was
the other guy was there for like 20 years.
He's there. Sonny Dykes is there. He left. Sonny Dykes left SMU for Rhett Lashley.
Okay,
yeah,
so
he's there.
Sonny Dykes is at TCU right now.
Yeah,
okay, so the coach before Sonny Dykes, he was a defensive guy.
Gary Patterson, right?
Gary Patterson.
He was a defensive guy. The offense was horrible, but he was defensively where teams wasn't scoring 45 points, putting up almost 600 yards. So now you have a total transition from a guy saying, I care about offense a lot more. I care about defense. If you seen that game Saturday, they didn't care about defense at all. It's like, man, look, y'all just go out there and try to figure it out.
Yeah.
But offensively, what we got to do?
Y'all kill me, man. What you mean they didn't care?
Look, if you putting out a product and you telling me you're gonna allow 45 points, 500 plus yards. Okay, so they shut their running game down, but they gave the quarterback 500 plus yards. They had 4 receivers with 100 yards. You didn't care. You didn't care. It's no way you cared.
Or you didn't take them seriously because you thought that there wasn't going to be any time for them to put anything in perspective, and so you ended up just kind of like,
and you got punched in the mouth, and now
But four receivers for 100 yards,
that's unheard of. That's unheard of.
You don't care, man. You don't care at this point. You don't care. You're like, man, look, let me just get my offense back on the field.
I mean, the question is, how good is Shedeur, bro?
He's good. He's good, but still, you're not allowing that at Power 5 conference. Like, okay, he's okay. He played TCU. Last year their defense was bad, but they just had an incredible offense. So just imagine this year he plays a great offense in USC. Is he going to be able to do that with USC? I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, everybody think he can. But can he do it when USC has just the better athletes as of now?
Can Shedeur do it? Can Shedeur do it?
I'm saying offensively and defensively, can Shedeur just outcome that with the athletes that USC has on defense?
I think there's two things. I think there's no tape. I think there's no tape on Shedeur, right? I think the way people were looking at it was this is an HBCU quarterback coming in here. Like we have nothing to fear. And I think they got punched in the face. And you get punched in the face and you start dazing, you daze. And I think they never got their feet, right? I think they never got their feet up under them. And then when they did get their feet up under them, Travis Hunter picked the ball off at the goal line.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it. Look, right? Travis Hunter picked that ball off. At that moment, I said, "Yeah, he's better than everybody else in college football." Don't even bring it up. He's better than everybody else because his IQ level allowed him to pick that ball off. It wasn't just he just made a play. It was his IQ level. He identified the play and picked it off. You know what I'm saying? It's different from. Okay, the ball got thrown to the defender, stuff like that, or he's in the right position. No, that guy put himself in the right position. And it was like, okay, at the end of the day, the quarterback could have pumped it and then threw it in the back of the end zone. He threw it right there, and Travis Hunter identified that shit immediately. That's not easy to do. I don't care who y'all think is the best at what. It's not easy to do in college football. It's not.
It's not. It is not.
But you called it, Streeter. We was on the show about 30 minutes before. You were like, "Well, yeah, Travis Hunter finna show out," and I was like, "Well, yeah."
I told Betty. But listen,
you called it.
Let's move this thing on. We got Texas A&M this week, and Shamar saying it's not going to happen. Tomorrow in interviews, we got Cam Kitchens. I think we got Tyler Van Dyke. And I got ask Cam Kitchens a few things. But Texas A&M rolling here. Their quarterback, Connor Wick, got some legs. Threw 5 touchdowns Saturday. I think 200 and something yards. Their offense is better than it was last year. Our defense is better. If we could get a packed house and run the ball,